Sometimes when I watch an anime, I don't know what's exactly to expect. And that holds true for this anime too. Because when the main character does something great, he eventually does something stupid too. But I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the anime known as Kaiji and what's it about. Now, the main character of the show is named Kaiji, obviously. And Kaiji, for lack of better words, is, well, a bum. Not only does he not work, he also vandalizes cars or other people's property in general when he gets frustrated. But things will suddenly take a dark turn for Kaiji when the man suddenly comes to his door. You see, this man right here has special business with Kaiji because Kaiji did something, well, rather stupid. He became a guarantor for one of his coworkers. And for anyone who doesn't know what a guarantor is, it's basically if someone is unable to pay for something, it's not the guarantor's responsibility to pay. And if you ask me, he brought it on himself. The coworker was just a coworker, not a friend. You see, his coworker begged Kaiji to become a guarantor, and then all of a sudden he just upped and left. So now his debt falling to Kaiji. If that wasn't bad enough, the guy never paid a single cent. And loans come with interest. Adding all that, Kaiji is now $25,000 deep worth of debt. You kinda wanna feel bad for him, but at the same time, hey, he did it to himself. Plus, he is given another option. You see, there is a cruise ship that's coming where people with debt like Kaiji can gamble to try to get rid of it. But here's the thing, you can only do it in one night. So obviously it's a high risk, high reward type of deal. But here's another catch. If the night ends and you haven't got rid of all of your debt, you're forced to do hard labor for a year or two away from society. Or more. Or a better word, you're a prisoner. Now, you would think Kaiji would spend a good amount of time thinking before making a decision like this, but he doesn't. Because after some strong convincing, and I mean strong convincing, plus some trickery behind the scenes pushing Kaiji to go with a rash choice, he ultimately decides to join the cruise to try to attempt and clear his debt. A month passes, and Kaiji goes to get on the ship with the others in debt. And on the ship, they explain how things work. You can borrow anywhere from 1 to 10 million yen, but at the end of the night, there's a 40% interest. I mean, let's come on. You're getting all this money, you should be able to pay it back, right? By the way, it's not like they're prisoners. Before the game starts, you can still leave. But let's be honest, these bums ain't going nowhere. Now, to avoid major spoilers, just in case you wanted to watch this for yourself, I only covered episode 1. To be fair though, this anime does have some length, spanning over 52 episodes. Even got its own spin-off version, which ain't gonna lie, I personally enjoy that too. Also, even though I have a problem with Kaiji, the main character, most of the time, I still highly recommend this anime, especially since it represents gambling in the best way, especially when you get to see how gambling starts to affect Kaiji itself, making rasher choices as the series go on. Now, I personally would rate it, let's say, 8.5 out of 10, but if you've seen Rie Kaiji, what do you think about it? But besides that, that's basically it.